Hello Internet Allies, how are you doing? So, one of my New Year's resolutions this year is to make the world a more autism friendly place. And I thought, what a better way to do that than make YouTube videos about all things autism, autism awareness, autism acceptance, and today's video is going to be about 5 different ways anyone can make the world a more autism friendly place and to actively encourage people to do that. So here we go. The first thing we can all do to make the world a more autism friendly place is by being effective at communication. Now, communication is absolutely crucial to any healthy working relationship, but it's especially crucial for an autistic person. And this gives an autistic person insight as to what's happening in the world, events that are taking place, what people are thinking and feeling, because I think unless these things are communicated to an autistic person may not be aware of what's happening, and that can really stress an autistic person like myself out if things aren't communicated properly and effectively. So the second thing I think we can all do to make the world a more autism friendly place is to give autistic people extra time to adapt to sudden changes. Now, autistic people, they like routines, they don't necessarily like sudden changes, so they will need extra time to adapt to those changes. So this could be like a change of scenery, it could be taking extra time to adapt to a place they've never been to before, or unfamiliar surroundings. It can also be, getting a bit of extra time to adapt to maybe a new place of education, new place of work, or a new social group as well. Just kind of giving an autistic person a bit of extra time to feel more comfortable and feel more relaxed in that group as well. That would be fantastic and would feel a lot more welcoming to an autistic person. So the third thing we can all do to make the world a more autism friendly place is to just plan things in advance and give autistic people a bit of extra notice when plans are being made. Now, autistic people, we're not necessarily the most spontaneous of people, so say if like a friend wanted to meet me like in an hour or whatever, that would kind of stress me out a little bit because, it's kind of a totally unexpected thing. I mean, of course, if there's like an emergency, then I've got to be there for my friend, but in most cases, if it is just a casual chat or catch up, I think having a bit of extra notice would help a lot. And especially with, timetables, rotas, whatever, in job situations and work situations, I think it's important to give autistic people a bit of extra notice with changing in routine and whatnot, and to sort of plan things in advance. Autistic people, we like plans, and it also gives us something to look forward to as well. Okay, so the fourth thing I think we can all do to make the world a more autism friendly place is to be honest with each other, say what we mean what we say. This doesn't necessarily mean that us autistic people don't like jokes and everything. I love to have a laugh with my friends, but I think it's important to be honest with people, be sincere with people, and if we make a plan, stick to it and whatnot, unless there is something completely beyond our control. But if things don't go to plan, then please just give us notice. Don't lie to us, because autistic people, we can be quite trusting people, and when that trust is compromised, damaged, broken, that can be really upsetting and hurtful to an autistic person, and that can leave us wondering why that person would treat us in that way. And the final thing we can all do to make the world a more autism friendly place is just advocate for autism, spread awareness for autism. Even if you are not autistic yourself, but you may know somebody who's autistic, like a friend or a family member, I think it's just important to just sort of spread awareness and advocate for autism as much as you can, and to educate the world about autism so that people will accept us more and will accommodate for us more as well. Because the world can be quite a stressful place sometimes, and I think if we can just make all these changes to the world, then that would be fantastic, and I think a lot of autistic people would feel a lot more accepted and welcome in this world and not feel so left out and so confused about the world. Anyway, that's it from me. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful and insightful. Yeah, please just spread the love, spread the awareness, spread the acceptance of autism, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Until next time, keep smiling. Bye.